Hello and welcome, this is Nathan from Movement Focus. So, if you don't know, Ido Portal just released a 30-day spinal wave challenge, and so I'm just going to talk about some of the benefits of the spinal wave. So as you can see here, the spinal wave is very much kind of what it sounds like. It's that waving motion of the spine, and this waving motion of the spine can have so many benefits, especially for the people who aren't used to movement practice or don't practice regularly. You see, the spine is a very complex structure, and when we spend a lot of our time in the office or just sitting with bad posture, not just generally sitting, even with decent posture, we can get a lot of back pains, whether it be upper, lower, or just when we move in certain ways. And of course that is not nice. Like back pain, it can really lower quality of life, and of course it can hinder your physical performance in your movement practices or your sports you practice. And so of course the main benefits is that it can alleviate back pain. But how does it do this? So there's a few ways spinal waves, the 30-day challenge, can alleviate this back pain. So the first way we're going to talk about is the overstress of the spine. So imagine you're sitting down on a chair, just working on your laptop all day. There's a lot of weight on your lower spine, and chances are, especially if you're on a laptop, your upper spine is going to be rounded. It's not good posture. And so what happens is, when you are in this position for such a long time, every day, so much pressure is applied to the spine in that specific position, and if you're not moving regularly, then that pressure can of course cause the pain, the back pain that we so often know. And so by moving the spine in different ways, and the spinal waves are a great way of doing this, you are allowing that pressure to come off. Almost, because if you imagine the pressure is on your spine when you're sitting down on your computer, by doing the spinal waves, you're allowing your spine to move in a very different way, which does alleviate the stress on the spine from what it's used to. It allows it to move in different ways, which will alleviate the stress, and it will increase its range of motion. By doing this, not only is the pressure on the actual structure kind of displaced and removed temporarily, but also it increases the strength and range of motion in the tendons and in the muscles of the spine. And so what this means is you can have better posture, because if the muscles and all the tendons and connective tissues are a lot stronger, it will allow for better posture, which will reduce your chance of getting back pain. And also it can increase your ability to move. If your muscles and connective tissues are stronger and have better range of motion, then it's quite obvious that you can move a lot easier and a lot better, which will further the benefits even further. Less pressure on the spine because you can move in more different ways, better posture because you're just all stronger. It all just is tenfold. It just keeps on going. It's a domino effect. The next benefit is of course that it can increase blood flow, especially say you're doing this challenge, 30 days of this spinal wave. Of course, you split up the spinal wave sessions throughout the day. So say you're sitting down in the office and you just decide, okay, 30 seconds or 1 minute of spinal wave, or you're playing a video game, or I don't know, you're watching a movie and you decide to pause and you go into the spinal waves. By doing this, you're increasing your blood flow all throughout your body. The spine runs from your head all the way down to your glutes, to the top of your legs. So by doing this whole range of motion with the spinal wave, you're increasing blood flow, and that will keep you awake more. It increases your health. What doesn't it do? And finally, it can increase your body awareness and body control. So very simply, basically every sport, every physical movement, every practice, the spine is involved. Whether you're throwing, or you're doing dive conging parkour, or you're weightlifting, or you're doing locomotion or climbing, rock climbing, there is spinal movement. It's so fundamental to any physical practice. And by understanding the spinal wave better and by practicing it more, you get a better awareness of how your body moves and its capabilities. And when this happens, not only do you build a better mind-body control, so in your sports you can perhaps perform better and more precise, but you can move without the heightened risk of back injury because you're much more aware of how your spine moves. And so yeah, these are some of the benefits. Please let me know some of the benefits you may have gained from spinal waves and give this 30-day challenge a bit of a go. So yeah, until next time, I wish you good health and yeah, peace.